Hey everybody, Andrew Koenig here, CEO of City Furniture, here with my lovely wife, Deanna. We are here to have an interview style discussion on heart disease and how it's impacted our family's lives. And hopefully by now you know it is February and it is Heart Month. And this is a really important month because we're trying to raise awareness for the American Heart Association and how important it is to combat heart disease and stroke. And we also really want to have a discussion and share our story of how heart disease has affected our families. We want to share that story with you.
Why is it so important to fight this horrible disease?
Number one, it's still the #1 killer of Americans, even during this horrible pandemic. Not too many people know that heart disease is still #1. You know, we're losing more people due to heart disease and stroke than COVID-19, and we know how horrific COVID-19 is. So number two, I'd say this is a preventable disease. You know, if we create more awareness out there in society, if people get more checkups more frequently, we can save lives. And I think that's the sad thing about this disease is it's preventable. We can make a difference if everyone steps up and everyone pitches in. And we can move this from the #1 killer of Americans, hopefully very far down the list, because we can figure this out if everybody gets behind it.
Why is City Furniture so involved with the American Heart Association now?
City is so involved with the American Heart Association because our founder, Uncle Kevin, passed away from heart disease at 54, had his first heart attack at 41. What I remember as a kid was watching us have family events and him be there and then have to leave immediately, or not really have to go outside and take a breather. You know, he was struggling with a lot of things going on internally with his body. This is just one of those causes that we want to honor his memory by and make sure he knows that we're fighting this disease in our own way, thinking about him every single day through it. So that's why I wear this little red band every single day. And and shameless plug, American Heart Association is a phenomenal organization that is really doing good, raising awareness, fundraising to help our doctors have life-saving research, and they're just an amazing cause to support. I'm really happy that City is such a strong partner with the American Heart Association.
What are some of your favorite memories of Uncle Kevin?
First off, he was a natural entrepreneur. I loved hearing all the stories. He started our business by selling yo-yos on the street corner. He was a big ops guy, tech guy, and those are areas of the business that I really like. So, the more and more I look back and I think about our conversations or just being around him or watching him work, it feels like there's a lot of similarities between me and him. My dad's the sales, marketing, merchandising guy, and Uncle Kevin was ops and technology and other sides of the business. And anyways, just kind of knowing I had similar mannerisms and similar, ways of thinking is kind of cool. But he also gave really good birthday presents too. Yeah.
How has American Heart Association changed your life personally?
So obviously being a part of the walk, the Broward Heart Walk for the last 3 or 4 years, being personally involved, and opened my eyes up to heart disease, stroke, and how this is dangerous. I'd say that was #1. Number 2 was when I got my checkup, and I would credit AHA for pushing me to get my checkup. The doctors were like, hey, there's something up with your body and your metrics where you're skewing to danger zone of at risk of something happening to you. Maybe not immediately, but down the road. And I told them that my uncle had a heart attack, my grandfather had a heart attack. It was very clear that heart disease ran in my genes. And I think that woke me up a couple years ago, and I started to pay more attention to this. And I'm just making a conscious effort to live a happier and healthier lifestyle. And so the American Heart Association has drastically changed my life, and the fact that I just got my health checkup recently and all the results were really good. It's nice to know that I'm a little bit more healthier for you and for the kids to put myself in a position to live a longer and healthier life.
What is City doing to fundraise and raise awareness for American Heart Association?
So City is once again partnered up with the American Heart Association to help the Broward Heart Walk raise $2 million this campaign. City Furniture specifically is trying to raise $500,000. The Test Rest campaign is really important. We're trying to raise $300,000 within our stores by asking every customer that walks in our stores for 8 to 10 minutes at a time to test rest them on a mattress. And if they give us that time, we're gonna give them $25 Visa card, as well as donate $25 on their behalf to the American Heart Association. And we're really excited about that because our associates feel really strong about it. Our customers usually have a why heart disease is important to them, so they're actually happy to do it. And obviously, we're trying to find them the right mattress so that they sleep good at night, which is absolutely critical to live a healthy life, and it really helps your heart a lot. So it's really fantastically important campaign to help us get to our overall goal of $500,000 and help the community get to $2 million. So you also had a very scary experience with heart disease. Talk to us about your experience with your brother.
So when I was 5 years old, my little brother Michael was born, and he was born with 2 holes in his heart. He was born little and very sick. He never got to come home from the hospital. He had to stay for, I don't know how long. It seemed like forever at the time. Today, he's 35 or 36, and he is no medication. He's healthy. He goes to the heart doctor once a year, and they say he looks good, and that's it. We'll see you next year. So it's really great.
So that's an amazing story about your brother, how he, where he started and how he's doing today. Absolutely unbelievable. You've also had another story with heart disease that also ended up in a positive situation. Let's talk about your dad.
2.5 years ago, I think, we woke up one morning, I got a phone call from my mom, and she said, "Dad's in the hospital, we think he had a heart attack." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "All right, I'm going to the hospital." And I was petrified, I was so scared. And he was really sick. And I guess we knew leading up to it, he didn't live the healthiest lifestyle. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And he ended up having to have a quadruple bypass surgery. It was a miracle. His surgery changed his life. It gave him a new lease on life. You look at pictures from 4 years ago to now, he looks younger, healthier, happier.
I know he was doing the Peloton twice a day, and now I think he's just doing bicycling once a day around the neighborhood.
Yes, it's a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, but I see him. You could tell that he's watching the way he eats, and he's definitely working out, and he's living a happier, healthier lifestyle. And our kids are just so blessed to have him. From where he was 2.5 years ago to where he is now is just unbelievable.
Even what he could do with them, he can keep up with them, and I think he saw it happen. It scared him, and now he is living better because of it, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. So what are some of the key kind of takeaways that you got with the experiences with your brother and your dad? Like, what comes to mind about heart disease?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're old or young. You have to try to live a healthy lifestyle. You have to make sure you go to the doctor and get your checkups. We're very lucky. The outcomes, like my dad's outcome and my brother's outcome, it's amazing, it's a blessing. Not everybody has that. And you hear the stories, you hear people's whys. You have to try to live a healthy lifestyle. You have to make sure that you get your checkups. You have to make sure that you're proactive in taking care of yourself. You have to think of who will be affected by if something happens to you. Maybe that's what people have to do. How will everybody else feel? I'm me, but if something happens to me, who's gonna care? A lot of people, right?
Oh, I don't know what would happen to me. Oh my God. Could you imagine me and 3 kids? Oh my God, that would not be good. This household would collapse immediately.
But I think that's how people have to think about it. You're not thinking about yourself, you're thinking about the people you love. And because of that, you have to take care of yourself better. Thank you all for watching. We hope you learned something today and saw just how important your heart health is, not just to you, but those around you as well. Make sure you are staying active and healthy and taking the time to get your heart screened at least every 2 years.
Please also consider donating your time or money to the American Heart Association. We know firsthand that your donations are being put to good use to fund life-saving research and medical care to those in need. Let us know in the comments if you scheduled your appointment already for your heart screening. Together, with your help, we can drive out heart disease once and for all. God bless everyone. Take care.